Son of a fucking bitch. I need to keep better fucking track about how my batteries are fucking charged. I wish the fucking flip cam just had like a little fucking thing on it that you could push and be like, oh, I got this fucking much battery left. But nope, it's always gotta fucking just, oh, you're out of battery, asshole. That's the only time we're gonna fucking show you how much battery you have fucking left when the camera's about to fucking die. At least I didn't get fucking 22 minutes and have the fucking best part of the video cut out like fucking last time, but, you know, whatever. So, fucking D&D recap. I'm a little late with this because, Sunday night I was just fucking dead motherfucking tired. And today I was, other than the smoke break, that's the only real video I had time to do today. I had a lot of fucking shit around the house I needed doing. A lot of cleaning, laundry, shit like that. So fucking gonna do a worn out fucking video in bed. I know I've said this before, but I like these videos. They're fucking like more random than even my normal videos. They're fucking goddamn. That's like, it's even more fucking random. Cause have you heard some of the shit that comes out of my mouth? Like seriously, shocks me sometimes. Where I'm just like, man. That's why I'm glad I'm in that hate group now. So I mean, I'll probably make a video about this tomorrow, but like, god damn it, they fucking talk. There's this fucking call. I'm loath to fucking link to a video on YouTube, but on Cardinal Virtue's fucking channel, his new fucking video, that fucking 3-hour phone call. That's pretty much just why I fucking hate political stoners right there. That, like, the guy they're fucking talking to is absolutely, whenever I talk about fucking political stoners and how fucking worthless and useless they fucking are, it's him. Demonic puppet. Anyways, that's not what this video is about. This video is about fucking fantasy and fucking wonder and adventure. Adventure! So, gotta fucking start this shit over again. At least I wasn't too far in. So, we started out. We decided to rest up after the fight with the ghoul or ghast. I think it was a ghast. I think it was a ghast that was in the Although that was one thing, Landon could have really fucked us over with the ghast. He could have, because ghasts have a fucking ability that fucking makes them, they can basically fart out a cloud of noxious fucking vapor in a 10-foot area, and that fucking shack he was in was pretty much a fucking 10-foot area, so he could have fucked us over. Like, but, thankfully either Landon didn't know the ghast had that ability, or he didn't. He was fucking taking it nice on us since we had that swarm to deal with. And swarms, they're just. I went into that last time. Just swarms are fucking shit if you're not fucking prepared to fight a swarm. They can really fuck you up really quickly. So, anyways, we decided to spend the night mostly because of me. Because I had gone through my mutagen, I'd gone through all my extracts. My usefulness in a fight pretty much fucking was at fucking nil. So I needed some time to fucking, prepare my fucking shit. So, in the morning time comes, and we hear, that's supposed to be scratching, by the way. Ears scratching at the door. I could probably lean over to the wall and make scratching sounds, but I'm too fucking tired. But anyways, we hear some scratching sounds coming out, and I'm pretty sure it's Bumbles who did this because it's a fucking Bumbles thing to do. He was like, "Who's out there?" And it kind of was like, "Probably want a cracker." So, we open up the door. It's fucking Parrot. And, turns out this parrot was the familiar of the ghast in the cabin. So, god damn it, I just fucking realized something. The second fucking landing revealed that that fucking parrot was a familiar to the dude in the cabin, I should have been like, are there any spell books around here? Because god damn it, I could have fucking used that shit. Because I can copy spells down from spell books. I mean, there's not a lot of fucking spells I can copy, and some of them are pretty, it'd be pretty fucking ludicrous for a fucking wizard to have them. Like, why would a lizard wizard? Oh man, I could make a lizard wizard when I get high enough. I gotta remember that. People, remind me, lizard wizard. I'll know what you're fucking talking about. So, I should have looked for, but then again, he could have been a fucking sorcerer. He could have been a fucking bard like CJ. He could have been a witch. There's multiple things he could have been. He didn't have to just be a wizard. But god damn it, if he was a wizard, that would have helped me out a bit. Because he probably would have at least had fucking identify. And that's a spell that's fucking very useful, but I don't really want to fucking waste an automatic spell slot from leveling up on it. And I mean, I guess I could waste the fucking 25 gold to get a scroll of it so I could fucking copy it down into my book. Because, 25 gold, that's not too bad. But then again, I mean, you're going to watch the fucking video anyways. But, like, we're in charge of the ship now. So, money, we got to fucking worry about that. See, that's the thing, again, like I was talking about with this game. It really does seem like it's going to be Kingmaker Light. Which, if you're not familiar, Kingmaker was another Pathfinder adventure path we were playing, where basically you become the rulers of a country. So I don't see the game getting that, resource management intense. But I do see it having a bit of resource management, especially when it comes to ships. Like, do we have enough lumber on board to make repairs? Do we have enough food? Do we have enough water? Like, the first thing I'm going to buy, when we get to port, I'm going to fucking use whatever money I have to fucking basically purchase the stuff for an alchemist lab. So, basically bottles, burners, heat pads, maybe some kind of little tiny stove-like device, shit like that. So I can basically just be like, I have all the necessity, I have all the basics to do alchemist shit. Because right now, like, there's some things I could probably easily make on a ship. Because, like, we have, like, on the Wormwood, it wasn't so bad because we were a fully stocked ship for the most part. But the Man's Promise, to start out with, we were a skeleton crew, and the fucking Wormwood probably took, the lion's share of the equipment on it. They probably only gave us enough fucking, stuff to make it to our destination. Because, the plan that the captain had was he was going to sell this ship, but fucking, the two cronies he put in charge of it fucking had other ideas. So, that's... So, right now I could probably make acid very easily. Because, make it, make it acid is pretty much basic chemistry. But some things like alchemist fire and, some potions. Like a cure potion. Cure potions are actually pretty easy to make. Because, if you're going by what goes into a cure potion, like the simplest cure potion, a simple cure potion in theory could be made out of something like magically treated blood. So, and there's fucking shit ton of blood on a fucking pirate ship. Every time we fucking gut a fish, there's some fucking blood. So, that works out in my favor. God damn it, I went on a pretty big tangent there. How did I get from a fucking parrot to that fucking shit? But basically, like, the whole thing, I'm gonna try to be conscious of my fucking, my spending. I'm not gonna fucking just, in a normal game, I'd just willy-nilly fucking spend all the gold on fucking myself and items I need. Really thinking about it, the only thing I really, 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 really fucking need right now is some magical armor. Maybe some, although I'm thinking about it, because it's relatively fucking cheap. It's cheaper than fucking magical armor, and to give me a much fucking higher bonus to AC would be some fucking mithril shirt. But that's gonna be probably very fucking hard to find on the open sea. Oh, hello, Ginger. Popping your head out of the blanket like a fat little blanket mole. So, anyways, back to the fucking parrot. My character was a little apprehensive after finding out that the parrot was a familiar, and at that, it was Chilaxian, which, if you're familiar with the Council of Thieves campaign we did a while back, you will know that Chiliax is a country full of devil worshippers, and one of the things in my character's backstory is he spent a huge fucking time, about 20 years, maybe probably even 30. I have it written down somewhere. He spent a good fucking portion of his developmental years on the Chilaxian ship. Basically as a slave. So he does not like the Chilaxians, and one of the running jokes I have with him is he's very fucking terrified of imps. Because, I'm constantly going on about the horrible things he fucking saw imps do on the fucking ship. Like, I'm like, oh, I fucking saw an imp eat a man's fucking nose and fucking spit it into his mouth. Or, shit like that. So, my guy doesn't like that fucking shit. So, he was like, are you a fucking imp? And the fucking parrot was like, nah, I'm a parrot, nah. But I got my eye on it. I got my eye on the fucking parrot. I'm gonna say that right now. I don't care if it is fucking CJ's familiar. He really lucked out with that one. Because he didn't have to fucking spend the time in acquiring a parrot. Because I bet a parrot's kind of... it's probably not super expensive. It's probably not like a magical item expensive. But, a parrot's probably expensive as far as an animal goes. And, he didn't have to fucking spend the time bonding with it. So, even though he's a bard, he does, he's a special type of bard that gets the ability to have a specialized familiar, either a monkey or a parrot. Because he's basically a pirate bard. So, we introduce our newest member, team mascot. So oh god, I can't remember his name. Something starts with a P. I think it's like Plucky. Oh, I hope it's fucking Plucky. Like Plucky Duck from Tiny Toons. That'd be awesome. They could be green and orange. Green and orange parrot. That'd be awesome too. So, we decide to make our way down. Well, first we decide to go get the ship. Our boat. But, basically just go ahead and get the fucking water and shit we've collected so far onto the boat so we don't have to fucking spend time dragging it around. So, we get on our boat and we sail around the island to where we saw the grundylows cavorting. And if you don't remember what a grundylow is, they're basically aquatic goblin octopus things. So we make it down there and we find out that it is there's a sea cave there. A little cave, a cove, basically. So, as we start approaching the cove, two giant sturges come out. What's the best way to describe a sturge? basically think a tick, a mosquito, and a bat combined into one horrible creature. They're basically uh, they got like long, pointy, blood sucking beak, nose, snoot things. They got like uh, four little kind of hook shaped grabby legs and four leathery fucking bat like wings. They're I mean, they sound worse than they are. They're pretty fun. I mean, and even though these guys were giant, I mean, they weren't too fucking hard. I mean, they were low level enemies. So, the main fear, and rightfully so, going into these caves were the grundylows. So we start exploring the twisted caves, and we go out to one side, and it's the cave entrance towards the ocean, and we see a small group of grundylows, which we quickly dispatch. Because of our superior teamwork. That's actually something like I gotta admit I was wrong about fucking Hero Lab. That has really been a fucking boon to combat because it fucking just speeds up combat fucking lickety split. But two, when you actually can see where the characters are and the enemies are and the lay of the land, you can really do some fucking strategizing. You can really make some fucking tactical decisions, and it's fucking it really is a fucking boon. So we take out the one group of grundylows. So we decide to go in the opposite direction. We headed then. We this was a lot. We found the motherfucking motherload of grundylows. It was fucking insane. I'm trying to fucking remember. It was like it had to at least be 20, maybe even 30 grundylows separated into basically okay, there's I mean, this is gonna be kind of hard because it's not I can't fucking show you visually, but basically think of a Y-shaped cavern, and where the top parts of the Y are kind of the V-shaped thing. Think like there's two big circles on there. And the grundylows were evenly divided into the two circles. We were coming up from the straight part of the Y, and we were at the intersection of the two top parts. So this was a hard fight. This really was. I mean, I was worried. I was worried I was good because that's the fucking problem with my guy. I've talked about this. My guy's really become a frontline fighter, but at the same time, he has one. I mean, he has a couple of crippling weaknesses. Like, if you hit him with some fucking. Something that requires a will saved, he's gonna be fucked. If you hit him with something that drains constitution, wisdom, or charisma, or strength, he's fucked. But mainly, his biggest fucking weakness, especially with how I'm playing the character and his basic role in the group, is he's got so little fucking HP. It's fucking pitiful. So, I do my thing. I get all fucking big. I manage to squeeze into the bottom cavern, while Fratus decides to throw fucking 300 the top cavern. So, you have Fratus by himself fucking taking on like fucking 15 of these fuckers, and you have me and Silver together taking on about 15 of these fuckers. And you have CJ behind us basically running interference, like popping shots with his bow, healing us when he fucking can. So, it takes a while. It fucking takes a long time. Even with Hero Lab helping fucking speed that up. See, without Hero Lab, that would have probably been the entire adventure right there. But we managed to plop them down. We managed to fucking take them down. And I gotta say, Bumbles, I know I fucking slag on Bumbles a lot. And I'm gonna continue to slag on Bumbles a lot. But there's one area where you can't fucking shit on Bumbles. And that's melee combat. He ripped through those fucking grundylows like they were fucking nothing. I didn't really have that fucking many grundylows I could fucking attack, to be completely honest. But that would fucking change pretty quickly. So we get past the fucking the maelstrom of fucking grundylows, and we make our way. Well, first, we tried going up to the northern cavern. Not cabin. We tried going up to the northern cabin. Again, a fucking cabin. Cavern. We go up to the northern cavern, but there's a whirlpool up there. So we were like, we don't really want to mess with that shit. Plus, I was still giant at the time. So the southern cavern, the water was fairly deep there, but thankfully I was giant. I was 10 feet tall. Water was 8 feet deep. You do the math. I was able to ferry everybody over the fucking, the deeper water. No problem. So we start making our way even deeper into these caverns. And we run across a really, really odd scene, especially for something like grundylows, which are a very primitive fucking throwback race. We see a cage. And not only that, in the cage, there are 2 lace dons, which, again, that's another form of ghoul. There's more fucking ghouls than you can shake a stick at, people. There's ghouls, regular ones. There are ghasts, which are, stronger, bigger ones, stinkier too. Ghasts are also interesting fact. Ghasts are so powerful, they can actually affect elves. Elves, in and of themselves, are immune to ghouls and lace dons, but when it comes to a ghast, elves can actually be affected by a ghast. And lace dons are pretty much just basically aquatic ghouls that can swim. And so, we skirt by the cage. Unfortunately, for the next thing we ran into, there wasn't a cage to keep it back. Devilfish. Which is kind of a misnomer because it's neither devil nor fish. It's actually a 6-armed octopus. Not 6-armed, 7-armed octopus. I don't know why it's got 7 arms. That's kind of weird. I should have asked Landon about that. I was actually... I could look it up on the fucking... on the SRD if I really wanted to. I should do that. But, we ended up fighting it. We just fucking ganged up on it and just beat the fucking shit out of it. And we were lucky too, because we got fucking... Because Landon revealed, like, how much fucking damage that thing does, and it's... That thing grabbed a hold of one of us. Even if it grabbed a hold of Silver, who has the most HP... Which I actually gotta say something. I think Silver's HP... If Landon, Silver, if you're watching this, I think Silver's HP is off. Because Silver's a barbarian. So that means he's got a D12 for HP. We get maximum HP each level. So that would mean at level 3, Silver should at least have 36. And what with being a barbarian, he's probably got a fucking high constitution modifier. He's probably at least got a +4. So that's another 6. So Silver probably at least has 42 HP. Because I'm like, 19 for a fucking second level barbarian is. That makes no fucking sense. To have 19 HP for a low level. To have 19 maximum HP for a low level barbarian. I mean, for a second level barbarian. It really doesn't. The math doesn't add up. Unless he's got a fucking minus the constitution, which. If he's a fucking barbarian, I don't see how he could have a fucking minus the constitution. Because that's going to eat up his fucking rage. Now I'm getting into fucking game fucking shit. So, we defeat the devilfish and we find the antechamber, the big fucking central chamber, and there's our friends Sandara Quinn and fucking other guy who we don't fucking care about, and two more fucking shitty fucking ghouls, but thankfully they were tied up at the bottom of the floor, so they didn't fucking cause us much problem. But there's also a special grundylow, a female grundylow, who's all decked out in metal and shit, and a giant fucking grundylow. So you pretty much know what I fucking got fucking stuck with doing that fucking time. So, goes without saying, we start fighting. Silver softens up the queen. I actually get the fucking kill shot on her, which is this is actually quickly becoming my favorite tactic with my character. It's because it takes me so long. It takes me so fucking long to get all buffed up. It takes me, if I know combat's fucking coming, I'm gonna drown. I'm gonna take my fucking mutagen, cause that lasts a fucking half hour now. So I'm gonna take that way in advance. Like, if I know we're getting ready to come up to combat, I'm gonna fucking like take that shit maybe like 5 minutes beforehand, so I don't have to waste a turn on that. But even so, I mean, it's gonna take me at least 2 turns. Although now it's not gonna take me too long because I got quick draw, so that allows me, as soon as I'm finished down in my potions, I can fucking draw my weapon out and fucking act the very next round. So that's pretty good. But it's only going to get worse. It really is, because once I get the second level extracts and I start to be able to use things like bark skin and bull's strength and fucking, and there's a lot of fucking good things to use. There really are. It's gonna be fun, but it's gonna take more and more rounds. I can do 2 potions a round. So, that's it's gonna fucking, but it's fucking worth it, because once I'm fucking all buffed up, I can fucking kick a huge amount of fucking ass I normally couldn't. So, we start fighting. Going back to my favorite tactic. My new favorite tactic with it is, because it takes me so long, usually that means Fratis and Silver get out in front of me. Normally that would be a problem, but thankfully one of the first, actually the first fucking thing I chose for one of my extracts was enlarge person. So that makes me larger, it gives me increased strength, but it also gives me increased reach, which means I can fucking attack further. So my new favorite tactic in game is I let Silver and Fratis stand in front of me and basically absorb melee damage while I just reach over their fucking heads and pop a motherfucker in their skull, which is what I did to the Queen Grundylow. That, of course, pissed off the fucking big one because the big one was like, "Mommy." And I was like, "You're gonna fucking join your mommy here soon, bitch." And, that pissed him off. He fucking took a huge fucking bite out of me. Thankfully, Silver was behind me, so he healed me. Fratus, by the way, was busy rescuing the people. So it's pretty much me and Silver fighting. Silver connected with a devastating fucking critical hit on the big guy. So fucking devastating. In fact, Landon pretty much flat out told us if he had hit that guy at full strength with this crit, it would have fucking killed the dude outright. So, we rescue fucking Sandara Quinn and other guy who I don't fucking give two particular shits about. And, right there, that would be a good fucking place to end the adventure. But, nope, the fucking game had some different ideas. So, well, let me get into this. Fratus had an idea that we should send Silver back to the ship by himself and basically say that everybody died. And we were going to build a raft. And we were going to go after Fratus, after Silver, and, climb up on the boat and take him by surprise. But, I mean, I kind of poo-pooed the idea because I was like, one, it's gonna take us a long time to build the raft. Also, there's the problem that you can't really fucking hide on the ocean, so they'll probably see us sneaking up on the raft. And, I was like, I think our best bet is just to go back to the boat and to wait for the right opportunity to present itself to kill Plugs and Scourge. Well, that moment was right when we fucking stepped foot on the boat. Because, like seriously, Landon fucking pops up the map of the boat and it has fucking Scourge and his fucking cronies all lined up, just waiting. And I'm like, they're gonna actually fucking do this shit. They're gonna be this fucking stupid to fucking try to attack us after we fucking just came from Death Island. And they were. So, I honestly don't get that. I really don't. Like, what was their fucking end game here? Like, I know they didn't like us, but you're going to be fucking down 4 to 6 fucking people. I mean, you already have too fucking few people to pilot this fucking ship. I mean, it's just, they were dumb, and they paid the fucking price, ultimately, for their fucking stupidity. So, thankfully, before we went back to the ship, we rested up, so I was able to just fucking, again, Hulk the fuck out. And, Fratus and Silver just wreck utter fucking total shit on Plugs and Scourge. Although I think, I gotta be honest, I know I hit fucking Plugs really fucking hard because, once the fighting started, the people on the crew who were friendly towards us started to attack, the people who were unfriendly towards us. So one of the people who were friendly towards us was attacking Scourge on the opposite side of me, which meant I was flanking Scourge, which means sneak attack damage. So I fucking nail him with a good fucking, giant fucking trident fucking, to the back. Silver just fucking utterly fucking devastated Scourge. I mean, he fucking, it was bad, folks. It really is. Like, that's, I know Silver is probably getting fucking tired of playing a barbarian all the time, but god damn it, he makes a good fucking barbarian. He knows how to fucking min-max the fucking shit out of a fucking barbarian. But again, so Fratus too. Fratus did really fucking well with his two weapon fighting. I mean, he fucking hit Scourge with two weapons, and then he'd swivel back and fucking hit fucking plugs the next round. Um, the other people, I mean, CJ pretty much just did, the little fucking music shit. I don't want to fucking trivialize it, because, the music shit fucking helps out a lot. Because, it gives us moral bonuses to attack and damage and skill bonuses and stuff like that. So it's very useful. And, of course, you got me fucking hulking out, fucking just tridenting motherfuckers in their fucking heads. So we managed to put down Scourge and Plugs. We also we also critically injured two other people, but thankfully we didn't kill them, because we're going to need all the people we can get, because we are now the masters of a ship. So we do actually have to worry about, crew, inventory, shit like that. So I really don't, I don't want to fucking kill people unless we have to. You know how it is? Unless it's to make a fucking point, I don't want to have to kill people. And this is actually going into something. I got an idea, and this is for the people who play the game with me, for punishments. Okay? So we have like a tiered system of punishments. Like, beatings, floggings would be like the low level punishments. You fuck something up, you get a couple fucking lashes. Medium level offenses would be maiming. So let's say you try to poison the captain, or you fucking kill another crew member, something like that. Because, to be honest, if you kill another crew member, I mean, it doesn't really make sense to kill you, because, I mean, we'd be down two people then. And that's kind of counterproductive. But if we fucking hobble a motherfucker, and let's say, oh, this guy fucking killed this guy, so now you have a fucking peg leg and a hook hand. Fucking asshole. Try to fucking kill somebody with that fucking shit. And I'll make sure to give them like a dull hook. Something they could they could probably only do some dual damage with or something. And then like higher offenses, like plotting mutiny, maybe like destruction of ship property, like sabotage basically. That would be death. That would actually be fucking, fuck you, you're dead. But again, this is shit we're going to have to talk about when we start up next week. Which I'm actually looking forward to, because this was the end of the first book, Mutiny on the Wormwood, which is something of a misnomer, because it was actually Mutiny on the Man's Promise. Because it was a Ratadumi sailing ship. I think I've talked about this before, but the Ratadumi are very interesting. That's going to be one of the things. I want to try to become friends with Billy, the Ratadumian. Because I really find, in Pathfinder, the oh, fuck it, I can't remember the country proper. I think it's Ratadom. It's basically a country where they had a lot of religious wars, and finally they just got fucking tired of it, so they kicked out all the fucking churches, and they were like, no God is fucking welcomed in this country. None of you fucking worshippers, fuck you. And because of that, they face fucking a lot of hardships, because in the world of fucking Pathfinder, the gods are real, basically. I mean, they might not be, infallible, omnipotent fucking creatures, but there are actually fucking things that are power enough to bend reality at their fucking beck and whim. So when you fucking tell those people to go fuck themselves, you're gonna get some fucking shit for it. Um, Now I'm just blabbing. So holy shit, 40 fucking minutes. Yeah, I think this is a good. I think this is a good place to call the recap. So it's going to be pretty cool to see what happens coming up, especially when we start actually attacking ships. Because that's the thing I'm looking forward to is, I know this is going to be sound fucked up, but once we get to a port, I want to do pretty much the same thing that got us stuck on the Wormwood. I want to fucking Shanghai some motherfuckers. You know, go outside of a bar, find somebody who's passed out, fucking, you know, put a sackcloth over their fucking head and just throw them up on the fucking ship. But yeah, anyways, that's something to ponder another night.